In a small American town, there is an old mansion. It has stood abandoned for more than half a century. Locals say a shadow lives there. No one explains what kind, but everyone avoids the house at all costs. Four friends decided to spend the night inside. Jack, Mark, Emily, and Sarah. They brought cameras, flashlights, and sleeping bags. They wanted to prove that ghosts don't exist. But as they got closer, the windows, broken during the day, at night, reflected the moonlight as if they were intact. The doors, which should have been rotten with age, opened without a single creak. Inside, there was no dust, no cobwebs, as if someone was still living there. At first, they laughed. They filmed everything, but their phones started to drain quickly. The flashlights flickered. Emily noticed another figure in the mirror, but no one else was in the room. And on Mark's camera, the shadow was really there. Jack went upstairs to check the second floor, and right then, the door downstairs slammed shut. Sarah tried to open it, but the door had become part of the wall. The house didn't want to let them go. On the second floor, Jack found an antique clock. The hands were stuck at exactly 3:15. At that very moment, the clocks on their phones, and even on Mark's wrist, all froze at the same time. Then, footsteps echoed from the hallway, heavy, slow, getting closer and closer. Out of the shadows appeared a man in an old jacket. His face was blurred, impossible to make out his features. He stood in silence, but the air around them turned icy cold. Emily screamed. The figure began to move forward. Mark tried to record it, but the camera sparked and died. The flashlights went out, and in the darkness, they could hear only one thing: a cold, unfamiliar breath right behind them. They broke the door open and ran outside, breathing heavily, gasping for air. It felt like hours had passed, but outside, it was already dawn. Their phones showed a different date. 20 years had gone by. They hadn't aged, but their families had long believed they were gone. They say if you walk past that house at midnight, you can see 4 figures in the windows. They laugh. They film. They believe that ghosts don't exist, but time in that house always stops.